Across Africa, something interesting is happening. In small garages, tiny workshops, even small rooms behind ordinary houses, people are quietly building small machine businesses that are generating real daily income. Not massive factories or million-dollar startups, just small machines that fit into a corner of a garage. And yet some of these machines are producing products that people buy every single day. Think about it. Every restaurant needs packaging. Every clothing brand needs prints. Every household needs cleaning supplies. And someone somewhere is producing those things, often with a simple machine sitting in a garage. This is your 2026 blueprint. We are counting down from number 10 to the absolute number 1 machine that is currently a goldmine in the African market. Don't skip a single second. Someone you know might already be doing number 4. Starting off at number 10 is the desktop diode laser engraver. Now don't let the diode part confuse you. This isn't a toy. In 2026, personalization is a billion-dollar industry in Africa. People don't just want a leather wallet, they want their name on it. Corporations don't just want pens, they want their logo etched into high-end gift boxes. These machines have become incredibly affordable and compact to a point that you can fit one on a kitchen table. Here's what they can do. They can etch wood, leather, acrylic, and even coated metals. Now here's your $100 per day strategy. Forget selling to individuals. In Africa, the real money is in corporate branding. Think about the thousands of Owambe parties and weddings happening every weekend. You can charge a good amount per item for customization. Do 30 wedding souvenirs an hour and you've cleared your $100 goal before lunch. Here's the wealth team tip. Partner with local leather workers. They make the bags, you add the luxury brand etching. You've just turned a 10,000 bag into a 25,000 designer piece. Now let's go to number 9, which is liquid soap and detergent mixer. This is a machine that solves a problem that will never go away as long as humans exist. That's the problem of cleanliness. Every household, restaurant, hotel and school in Africa uses liquid soap, bleach and detergent every single day. Most people are still buying expensive foreign brands, but in 2026, the smart money is moving to the local quality. Instead of mixing with a stick in a bucket, which is slow and inconsistent, you get a small electric liquid mixer. This ensures your chemicals are perfectly bonded, meaning your soap doesn't separate on the shelf. Here is your $100 per day strategy. Don't try to compete with the big brands in supermarkets. Target the bulk buyers, hospitals, car washes, and restaurants. If you can supply 10 local car washes with 50 liters of high foam car shampoo every week, you have a recurring income stream that most office workers would never dream of. From here now, let's go to number 8, which is something I find very intriguing. Vacuum sealer and food packaging setup. This is the bridge between farm and fortune. Africa's biggest problem today isn't growing food, it's keeping it. We lose almost 40% of our crops to spoilage. This machine is out to stop that. Here's how it functions. The moment you put your product in an airtight bag, it sucks out the air and seals the bag, extending the shelf life of food from days to months without needing a refrigerator. Here's the $100 per day strategy. The diaspora play. Nigerians in London, the US and Canada are desperate for home food that is clean and well packaged. If you can vacuum seal dried fish, pounded yam flour, or even local spices like suya pepper, you can sell this at a 400% markup to exporters or directly to the diaspora market. Here's the wealth team tip. Design is everything. A professionally vacuum sealed bag with a clean modern label sells for 3 times the price of the same food in a tighter nylon bag at a local market. Number 7, we're talking about the black gold of 2026, charcoal briquettes. With the price of cooking gas hitting the roof, millions of households across Africa are returning to charcoal. But traditional charcoal is messy, smoky and kills our forest. Briquettes are the high-tech, eco-friendly solution. Here's how it functions. It takes agricultural waste, like corn cobs or coconut shells, carbonizes it and presses it into uniform blocks. Here's your $100 per day strategy. Briquettes burn longer and hotter than regular charcoal. Your customers are restaurants, street food sellers and households. Because you are using waste as your raw material, your production cost is almost zero. You are literally turning trash into cash. Here's your wealth team tip. Market this as smokeless charcoal. From here now, let's go to number 6, which is perhaps the most patriotic business on the list. It's the plastic recycling and pelletizer. If you're an OG on this channel, you'll know this is something I love talking about, plastic recycling. Because our streets in Africa are drowning in plastic bottles. In 2026, a plastic bottle isn't waste anymore. It's a raw material that is priced in dollars on the global market. Once you get this machine, this is how it functions. You feed in clean shredded plastic and the machine melts it and cuts it into tiny pellets. These pellets are what big factories buy to make new chairs, buckets, and car parts. Here's your $100 per day strategy. You don't need to make the finished product. You are a raw material supplier. Big manufacturing firms in industrial zones like Agra or Ikeja are constantly looking for recycled pellets because they are cheaper than virgin plastic. Now here's your world team tip. Pay local kids a small fee for every kilogram of bottle they bring. You are cleaning the environment and building a supply chain at the same time. Before we get into number 5, and trust me, number 5 is going to surprise you, I want to quickly mention something. We have put together a free African entrepreneur checklist. It covers everything you need to start any business on this continent, including any you may want to pick on this list, and it's completely free. The link is in the description. Now let's get back to business because we've hit top 5. And number 5 is a machine that literally stops time. I'm talking about the industrial food dehydrator. In Nigeria and across Africa, we have seasons of plenty and seasons of scarcity. When mangoes are in season, they rot on the ground. When they are out of season, you can't find them for any price. This machine solves that problem. It uses controlled heat and airflow to remove moisture from fruits, vegetable, and even meat, the Kilishi style, without cooking them. Here's your $100 per day strategy. Healthy snacking. In 2026, the middle class is moving away from sugary biscuits and towards organic dried fruits. A small bag of dried mango or pineapple slices sells for 3 times the price of a fresh fruit. Here's how you can go about it. Buy $20 worth of fresh fruit from a rural market, dehydrate it, package it beautifully, and sell it for 4 times that price in the city. Here's the wealth team tip. Don't just do fruit. Dry ginger, garlic, and onions and grind them into powders. The spice market is a multi-billion-dollar market that never sleeps. Now let's go to number 4, which is something that is bringing revolution in the fashion industry. I'm talking about DTF. That's the direct-to-film printer. If you've ever tried screen printing, you know it's messy and slow. If you've tried vinyl cutting, you know it's limited. DTF is the king of 2026. It allows you to print full-color high-definition designs onto a special film, and then heat press them onto any fabric, cotton, polyester, silk, or even caps and bags. Here's your $100 per day strategy. Print on demand. You don't even need to buy the t-shirts yourself. People bring their church uniforms or their brand hoodies to you, and then you charge per print. Because the quality is so high and it doesn't crack or fade, you can charge a premium. If you're in Nigeria and want to start this, a full church print can cost 3,500 naira. If you do 50 prints a day, which takes about 2 hours, you are climbing over 150,000 naira in revenue. $100 guaranteed. Here's your wealth team tip. Apart from printing for individual customers, sell just the printed films to other smaller tailors and designers who have a heat press but no printer. With this, you become the factory for all the fashion designers in your area. Coming in at number 3 is the high-end version of recycling. We talked about pellets earlier, but the Artisan mini plastic injector is different. This machine is for the creator. It takes shredded waste plastic and injects it into molds to create finished high-value items. The machine that you can start with is a small manual or semi-auto injector molder that fits on a workbench. Here's your $100 per day strategy. Functional art. Instead of selling cheap plastic, you make designer wall tiles, premium combs, or mobile phone stands. Because you can mix different colors of plastic, you get a marbled look that looks like expensive stone or marble. In 2026, eco-friendly and upcycled products carry a massive price tag in the high-end boutiques and for export on platforms like Etsy. Here's the wealth team tip. Focus only on functional art and educational toys. Simple unbreakable building blocks made from 100% recycled plastics. Before we go to number 2, if you are still here, you are clearly among the 5% of people who are not only serious about changing their financial journeys, but are ready to take real actions. I want you to comment garage machines. Let me see you. Now let's go to number 2, which is about the disposable economy, the paper cup making machine. As more African cities ban styrofoam and single-use plastics in 2026, every coffee shop, shawarma spot, and office water dispenser is looking for paper cups. You can produce this using a semi-automated machine that takes coated paper rolls and turns them into finished cups. Here's your $100 per day strategy. Branded disposables. Don't just sell printed white cups. Offer to print the logo of a local cafe or the event planner on the cups. In Lagos or Nairobi, thousands of cups are used every single hour. If you secure just 3 local fast food joints as your clients, your machine will be humming 24/7. Here's your wealth team tip. Use the AFCFTA advantage. Paper cups are light but bulky to ship from China. You can easily export your made in Africa cups to neighboring countries with 0 tariffs. We have reached number 1, the undisputed king of garage-based manufacturing in 2026. The stainless steel cold press oil machine. You may be wondering, why is this at number 1? Because oil is a fundamental human need. Whether it's for cooking, skincare or medicine, everyone uses oil. In 2026, people are terrified of adulterated oil in the market, and so they want to see the oil being pressed with their own eyes. And this machine can give you just that. It's a heavy-duty table screw press that can handle groundnuts, coconuts, sesame seeds, soybeans, and even neem seeds. Here's the $100 per day strategy, the double profit model. 1. The oil. You sell pure unadulterated oil at a premium. People will pay 20% more when they are sure it's not mixed with chemicals. And then 2. The cake, which is the secret. The dry residue that comes out of the machine is called seed cake. It is high protein and it's the number 1 ingredient for poultry and fish feed. You sell the oil to the kitchen and the cake to the farmer. You make money twice from the same seed. Here's your wealth team tip. Set up your machine in a visible spot or record pressing sessions for a WhatsApp status. Transparency is your best marketing tool. When people see the oil dripping, they bring in their bottles. Now before we round up, 2026 isn't the year to be looking for a job because the salaries are not just it. That's no thanks to inflation. It's the year to own the means of production. Whether you choose a high-tech path of DTF printer or the essential path of oil press, the goal is the same. Turn your garage into a value addition center. The wealth team doesn't wait for the economy to improve. We build our own economy. Every machine that we discussed today replaces a product that Africa currently imports. By starting any of these, you aren't just making $100 a day. You're helping to build our continent. Here's your next step. Just pick one machine that fits your budget and your local market. Don't try to do all 10. Master one. Dominate your local street, then your city, then this continent. If you found this masterclass helpful, hit that subscribe button and join the wealth team.